We're finally back once again with the Cheap Alternatives episode 3. If you guys want safe, cheap and reliable FIFA 19 coins with 24/7 support and also 100% safe comfort trades, make sure you head over to mulefactory.com and also use the code NerdFire at the checkout to get yourself a cheeky 5% off any order you make on the site. So guys, before we get into the rest of this episode, I want to make sure you guys let me know in the comments who you want to see in the next episode. Make sure you let me know. It could be the likes of Mbappe, it could be a Bale, it could even be an icon like a Hullet, a Pele, etc. Let me know in the comments. And also, if you already see a player that you would like to see a cheap alternative for that has already been put in the comments, make sure you hit the like button on that comment so I know that one is more popular. But yeah, anyways, let's get ourselves into the cheap alternative for Cristiano Ronaldo. Hello guys and welcome to this video. He's NerdFire, and today, as you can tell by the title, we are back with the third episode of Cheap Alternatives. So yes, I know I keep saying I'm going to do this series weekly, and it turns out that I actually don't, but I will. I promise, okay? I'm going to try and get this out every single week, an episode at least once a week. That is going to be the aim from now on. But anyways, today's episode, as you have probably already seen by the title, we have found a cheap alternative to Cristiano Ronaldo. So don't get me wrong, this was not easy at all. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo is very, very good. And as you guys know, I've used him quite a lot now because he has been in my team. So I've tried to find a player that I feel like plays very, very similar to him in-game. Even though he's not got the same weak foot, he's not got the same height as Ronaldo. In terms of in-game, skill-wise, shooting, strength, this guy, I'd say, is very, very similar. And probably one of the most similar players you're going to get for a cheap price. I'd actually also say, if you can afford this guy's inform or other special cards, then I would definitely recommend it, because obviously you get an even better card of this guy and getting him even more similar to Cristiano Ronaldo's level. But if not, his normal card is probably the closest you are going to get to a similar card to Cristiano Ronaldo on FIFA 19 for a cheap card anyways. So yeah, that's enough of me, you know, waffling around, waffling on. Let's now head over to the cheap alternative screen and let me show you my cheap alternative for Cristiano Ronaldo. Alright, so as you guys can see on your screen now, my cheap alternative to Cristiano Ronaldo on FIFA 19 is Memphis Depay. So first thing you might notice on this screen, as you can see, we compare the information of the players, the height difference. Yes, I know Memphis Depay is quite a bit smaller than Cristiano Ronaldo. However, every single other attribute about him in-game definitely feels very, very similar. So we're going to compare the information first before we get into the actual on-card stats. So comparing information, both of the work rates are exactly the same. The preferred foot of both players is right foot. Ronaldo does have a 4-star weak foot, which is a +1 on Memphis Depay's 3-star weak foot. That's probably the one only thing that really just let him down when it comes to the finishing section. But they do both have 5-star skills. So this is what I was sort of looking for. I feel like a 5-star skiller to compare to Ronaldo is a better thing to have, because obviously Ronaldo has that flair, he has the skill. So I wanted to find someone who had good skill, decent at dribbling, decent at shooting as well. And I feel like Depay was the best option for that. And he's also a striker, you know, same position. Then moving on to the cost. Obviously this is always the biggest difference in every single episode. Ronaldo currently sitting at 2.15 million on Xbox, whereas Memphis Depay is 1.7k, and then on PlayStation 2.4 million for Ronaldo and 1.6k for Memphis Depay, currently at the time that I'm making this video. So if you're watching this a few months down the line and you try and tell me Ronaldo's 1.5 million, yeah, he probably is. I can't go back and edit the video when it's already been up, so yeah, please don't comment that. So most of the actual information is fairly decently similar. I mean, it's in like the feet, the skills, not the weak foot and the height. Actually, I suppose it's 50-50. But like I said, what it really comes down to is what they're like in game. So anyways, in terms of card stats, so Ronaldo has a +2 pace, a +7 dribbling, a +12 shooting, a +2 defending, a +3 passing, and the exact same physical. So like I said earlier, obviously Memphis Depay is a little bit smaller than Ronaldo. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, you can see the stats there. So his heading won't be as good. However, his strength is definitely probably as good as Ronaldo's. Maybe not the exact same level, but he's definitely very strong with the ball and hard to knock off the ball, especially if you then go upgrade to his inform or his actual SBC card, the League Unleague SBC card. That is a very good card if you guys can afford that. And then also in game, Memphis Depay's shooting is very, very good. He's got a very powerful shot, very good at finesse shots as well, good at free kicks as well, like Ronaldo is. And then moving on to like passing, and that obviously passing doesn't really matter that much. Memphis Depay's dribbling is very good as well. If you also implement skills. Obviously, he has the ability to do every single skill on the game because he has got 5-star skills, so that works out perfectly. So you can do the fire flick. If you don't know how to do that, check out my shooting video from the other day. Definitely check that out. So yeah, he can do the Balassi flick, the La Croqueta. Obviously, you need only 4-star skills for that. The flip flap. He's got all the skills that you need in terms of making his dribbling even better. And like I said, he's very, very good at finishing as well. So yeah, like I said, this was probably definitely the closest I could find to a Ronaldo cheap alternative, unless we was to use a few more coins. There's not really many people that compared to him. I mean, another one we could have possibly gone with was Smolov, just to have a bit more height, but the skills then is 4-star skills, which decreases that, and then the dribbling's also decreased, etc., and also the physical side as well. So Memphis Depay, for me, is the best cheap alternative you can get this year for Cristiano Ronaldo. So now what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys a few clips of me using Depay in game like we always do. So a couple of these are from division rivals, and then some of them are just from the online single matches. That's what I like to do, just play a few of them, just so we can solely focus on using this player in game. I actually played him alongside Ronaldo in a team that you will see in these clips. So yeah, boys, without further ado, let me show you a few clips of me using Memphis Depay to show you what he could do. So let's get into that now. So in the very first clip that I'm going to show you guys here today, you're actually going to see a bit of his strength here. It does well to hold off players here. A lovely little ball roll there as well. Holds off another player, then gets a chance to shoot, but a very nice block from the opponent's defender. But very good dribbling there and very good use of strength. And as you saw there, he managed to keep players off with ease. So in this clip, you're actually going to see how good his movement is on this game as well. As you can see, he's in space there. Turn on right on the turn. Turns with a touch and finesses it in. But lovely movement to get into that space and to create the chance to then have a shot on goal. Very good positioning and very good finishing at the end. I mean, that was only a yellow time finish and it was still in. But I suppose it wasn't the furthest shot out, but still a very nice finish. In this clip, you once again see him receive the ball and turn and look for the shot, and to see the power in this shot here. Absolutely brilliant power. As I said, he's got very, very good, powerful shots. And also, if you go a time finesse on the edge of the box, they're most likely going to go in with him there. But as you see, that was a pure power shot on the edge of the box. Lovely turn and a lovely finish. So yeah, boys, that wraps up the clips with Depay. So yeah, there we go. That is my cheap alternative for Cristiano Ronaldo. What I want you guys to do is let me know in the comments whether you think he's a good alternative to Ronaldo. I think the biggest downfall that people will look at is the height difference. But like I said, I don't really personally cross much myself in terms of heading in that. So I think he works just very well, just like Ronaldo, because every other thing, like I said, in game is very, very similar to it. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you do go ahead and use Depay, or if we've used him already and you've also used Ronaldo. What do you think? Do you think they're fairly similar? I mean, obviously they're not going to be exactly the same. Ronaldo is how many more? Ronaldo is 11 more ratings above overall, and obviously will have the better stats, and he's obviously going to be the better player. But what I try to offer you guys in this series is a cheaper alternative that will play similar to that player in game. So yeah, boys, anyways, that is going to wrap up the third episode of the cheap alternatives. Make sure you smash the like button if you do want to see more episodes, and also let me know in the comments, who do you want to see next? Like I said earlier in the video, who do you want to be the next cheap alternative I do a video on? We have the likes of Mbappe, we could do Messi, Bale, even an icon like a Hullet, Vieira. Make sure you do let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.